Hello, Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and I've switched my format up just a little bit. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about that so you know how to use this series, and then we'll jump into your readings. So I am now doing 12 monthly readings for each zodiac sign, right? I will still be doing the weekly readings, but that's going to be a collective reading, right? That's going to be to keep us in flow week to week on, the ins and outs of life, right? Life always throws us stuff, but it's how we move through the energy that matters. So with that weekly series, I'll be bringing the energy, what we need to be looking at, and an alignment message from my goddess deck. And with the monthlies, like I said, all 12 signs will have their own individual reading. And really, to get the most out of this series, what I like to do, what I'm bringing forth for you guys, is to really kind of help you look at what needs healing, what needs expansion and growth, right? So as we move through the series, I always look at the chakra centers as well with each reading to really see how we can stay in flow. So now that I'm going to be doing 12 readings individually, what I want you guys to do is think about looking at more aspects of ourselves, right? Or of yourselves, right? So our sun sign correlates with our ego, our identity, and our individuality. And that's what most people are familiar with, right? When you say, what's my sign? We always give them our sun sign. So again, individuality, it's our ego. It's kind of, it just represents, those aspects of ourselves. But to dive deeper, we look at our moon sign also, right? That's more about our internal world. I like to see the moon sign as kind of the soul behind our individuality, behind our identity, right? And, that deals with things that are, more internal, things that we might not even be aware of at the moment, because we're always growing, learning, and expanding, right? So it's what parts of us we need to bring forward, to heal, to gain a higher awareness, right? And that brings us to the final one I'm going to ask you guys to clue into each month is your rising. That's how others see you, right? It's what you bring forth of yourself. Think of it as your social personality, right? Your social personality, your public persona, right? We don't show everything to everybody, right? So when you look at those three very different aspects of yourself, you get a more complete picture, right? Okay, so with that being said, this is going to be a reading for the month of October for my Scorpio friends. And I'd like to take a moment and have you guys just take a deep breath. Hold it at the top. Scan your body for any tension, and then release that tension with your exhales. Take a few moments to find your own natural pattern. Do a couple of breathing deeply, holding at the top and releasing tension so you can become present. These are general readings, Scorpios, so get present, clue in, see how these messages resonate in your life. Again, I ask only to connect with the energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest wisdom. Please make me a clear channel for my Scorpio friends as we take our time together to look at what needs to have the light shown on it, where we are growing, healing, and expanding. Okay. All right, guys, hopefully your body has kind of softened a little bit and maybe your mind has become a little clearer. Just take a time or take a little breath and a little moment and just kind of focus in and be really present with me today. I'd love to hear any feedback or comments if these resonate with you, how you like the new format. And all right, with that being said, let's jump in and see what message Spirit has today for my Scorpio friends. I'll be drawing a card from my tarot deck. I'll be drawing one card from my Moonology deck to get a direct message for you guys. And then with the monthlies, I'm going to be bringing you an empowerment message from my Goddess deck. Okay, only the messages for the highest good of the Scorpios watching today. Okay, let's see what message comes forth for you guys. And the first one out, all right, we have the 8 of Cups. I'll show you that card, and we're going to go ahead and finish pulling the cards, and then I'll open up and see what messages come through. What is it that Spirit wants me to bring forth for you guys for the energy of the up and coming month, and how we can flow more easily through that energy. Okay, for my Scorpio friends, what is the message from the Moonology deck that would be most beneficial at this time? Okay, guys, let's see which card comes forth from this beautiful deck. It's a newer deck to me, so I haven't seen them all. Okay, so you guys got Meditate and Contemplate. That's a great card, considering what the Tarot deck showed. I'm already seeing a little message kind of starting to form here, right? And so finally, I'm going to get one last message from my Goddess Oracle deck, which is going to bring the empowerment message, right? Let's get you guys revved up for the new month, bringing your best selves forward. All right, for my Scorpio friends, what is the Goddess message for this month? All right, guys, another new deck for me. So we'll be discovering it together through this series. And it's funny, I've been saying this, you know, there's so many cards in this deck. I think it's, I don't know if it's 78 or 44. Anyway, but there's so many, right? And I've been using this deck now for several weeks, and I keep getting the same cards, which tells me there's a lot of, you know, collective energy right now that's, you know, we're all collectively working on things, right? So you're not alone, you're supported. Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there too. And okay, so Scorpios, we are going to start with the Tarot card, right? So you guys got the 8 of Cups. I'm going to bring this a little closer so you can see it, right? These cups, see how they're all stacked up, but there's a little space missing here. This card brings the message that it's telling me, you know, that like you're feeling like something is missing, right? And cups represent our emotional selves. It represents our love and relationships, right? That's what cups represent in tarot. So something for a lot of my Scorpios feels like it's missing around our love, around our emotions. And I'm thinking a lot of you guys, it could be, you know, I mean, it's a general reading, so take it how it how it reads, how it makes sense in your life, and apply those messages. But a lot of times it's around something feels missing in our personal relationships. That can be with our partners, our friends, our co-workers, just in general, right? It can be with ourselves, right? Something feels missing, emotionally off, right? Something around your love, your relationships. And so this card speaks to going on a little journey, right? You see the moon and the sun, you know, you see up in here. It really is just symbolism saying that not everything has been revealed yet, right? You don't have all the answers yet, right? So what moon card message came forth? Meditate and contemplate. That's the energy for you guys for the month of October, right? Sometimes you know, we've been societally brainwashed kind of to think that like being quiet and taking time for ourselves is somehow, you know, not a good thing. Well, I call BS on that. This is really, you know, you have to learn to stay in flow. Sometimes we're more, you know, kind of quiet and introspective, and other times it calls for us to be more action oriented, right? So for my Scorpios right now, you're being called on to really meditate, get quiet, check in with yourself, right? Check in and see what is it that you want out of your relationships with yourself and others, or what is it that you want emotionally? Something, you know, cups represent emotions. So if there's been something that's been bubbling up in you, whatever that emotion is that feels a little overwhelming, like fear or sadness or whatever that is, that's just your higher self tapping saying, hey, something needs a little more alignment, right? So you're searching right now. You're noticing that something feels off. There's something new, a new energy you want to bring into your life. So this is your time in October to really be quiet, meditate, and contemplate. That's the message I'm picking up for you guys. So really what I want you guys to nurture starting off is going to be your third eye chakra, right? So this is about clear vision. We use our eyes to see, our exterior world. This is about getting clear on our internal world. Watch your moon, moon reading, whatever your moon sign is. That would probably be really beneficial for you to watch for October. So whatever that is, it's time to get clear on it. So clear vision. And then again, we're going to go into throat chakra. So that is, once we get clear on our vision, right, then we can speak it authentically, right? Our words have power. What we say is what we put out into the universe, right? That's why they call it spelling, right? You're speaking words into the universe. The universe wants to support you, so be mindful of getting clear so that you are articulating correctly what it is, right? What it is that seems to be missing, right? Really get clear on that, and that is your task and the kind of the energy for the month of October. The last center that's jumping out at me is your sacral, right? So sacral is, it does correlate with our, our reproductive organs, our girly and boy bits, I guess, or whatever, but it is, it's about our relationships, right? So it's about our emotions. That really connects us to our emotional self, and cups are about emotions. So really work on your sacral chakra, in addition to getting a clear vision and really balance and authentic communication with your throat chakra. Okay, guys, and then finally, the last card that showed up is from the Goddess Oracle deck, and the first thing that's jumping out at me from this card is the number, and it's number 31, and I am seeing it is orange, right? Which is sacral chakra. So yeah, that's just a little more kind of confirmation. Sacral chakra, leaning into creativity, creating more play and joy in your life, and really just getting clear on what it is that feels missing emotionally within your life. Okay, so the number 4 in numerology is about, it's about a sturdy foundation, right? So this is creating that sturdy foundation, right? When we meditate and contemplate, we get really clear on what we want, so the foundation is sturdy, right? And that's what we want moving forward. So that's what you're working on for October. I want you guys to remember to take care and nurture all those centers that we spoke about. You have the whole month. Your sacral chakra, leaning into anything that is creative, fun, joy, play, will nurture that area. Your throat chakra, incorporating blues within your life, blue foods, you can do meditations, right? You could do sound healings. You can, go see, I'm an energy healer too. You can go see and get a Reiki session or some way, there's lots of ways to work on the centers, right? And if you don't have the time, everybody has a quick 5 minutes to do a meditation. You can find tons of free guided meditations online for each center. But the third eye meditation is the best way to really balance and align that center. Okay, let's see what this beautiful goddess message, the empowerment message, is for my Scorpios this month. It's going to center around truth, right? Speaking your truth, right? What is your truth? That is what we're meditating and contemplating this month, Scorpios. This goddess is the beautiful goddess Ma'at. I'll show you the card because this artwork is just so beautiful. Okay, let's see what message 31 brings forth for my Scorpio friends. This is going to be your empowerment message, guys, to take you through the month of October. Okay. There is great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to a higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to co-create for the highest good. The Egyptian goddess Ma'at comes to remind you that if you are willing to do the fearless self-inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all areas of your life. Being completely transparent with others, although it might at first feel too vulnerable, it's exactly what you need to do now. Being vulnerable, right? This is about our love, our relationships, our emotions, right? Be vulnerable. See what it is that you want, right? Express what it is that you need, right? That is honoring yourself, my Scorpion friends. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and a new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild, sweet honey. Your life is exactly where it needs to be, and this is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Ma'at to live fearlessly in your truth. All right, guys, I just love that message for you. All right, that's what I have for my Scorpion friends. Have a fantastic month moving forward. Remember to check out your moon and your rising videos as well. Okay, guys, have a great month. Catch you next time.